Thanks to the amazing folks over at Ameda City through the Predecessor Creators Guild, I've been given an opportunity to take a first look at Predecessor's upcoming patch, patch 1.4. This patch is absolutely massive and has some changes for every single hero in the game. It's also going to bring us our next Predecessor hero, Boris, who's going to be charging his way into Sanctuary. We got a lot to cover in this patch, so let's get to it. Mourn is the newest with patch 1.4, second newest after Boris, hero that has come to Predecessor and the third Omeda Studios original hero. He is a tank support who I've seen played in the jungle occasionally, in the offlane occasionally, but I think he's still finding his place in Sanctuary, but his original intent was to be played in the support role. Now, he's too new to have any significant changes, so they aren't adjusting any of his abilities. They did do some, just adjustment to his base stats, including lowered base HP, a little bit more physical armor and physical armor growth, and slightly more move speed. But for those new players out there, we'll briefly go over his kit as is. Mourn's passive is called Extract, which allows his next basic attack to deal some additional damage to all the targets hit, as it is a sweeping hit at those in front of him. When he damages an enemy target, he will restore some health. His primary ability is called Contagion. It's where Mourn vomits a swarm of bugs on enemies, which will damage over time the enemies and heal and shield and raise resistances on himself and allies that are around him. His secondary ability is called Beguile. It is a channeling ability that grows in its radius as he channels it. At max channel, or whenever Mourn decides to release it, he draws and charms all enemies around him to walk toward him. It's a very unique ability that only Mourn has. His alternate ability is called Abduct. This is a use it or lose it channel ability where Mourn is able to pull an enemy. It says a little bit over the way, but players who've played him or dealt with him know that it's pretty much all the way back to him. His ultimate is a very unique and interesting ability called Eclipse. This is a global ability that affects the way heroes on the map perceive the light around them, meaning it drastically reduces enemies' visibility to a certain distance out from them, and Mourn gains significant movement speed. He's an all-around great hero with a lot of versatility and brings a lot to his team. Let me know if you plan on playing him in patch 1.4 in the comments below.